providers, and then you have to sign a multi-year contract, and then by signing and committing to their contract, then you get a pretty good deal on the phone, right? You can't just go and buy a phone usually and hope that you're going to be able to find service. Until now, where we're going to give you the opportunity to get what's called an unlocked phone. Basically, that means you're not locked in to a service plan. So you can buy a high quality phone with all of the features that you want, and we're going to take you through all of those, and then you can shop for the best provider to give you your service. Now you're in control, you own the phone, you could even change providers if you wanted to, if better deals come along. Again, you're not being locked into something. That's why it's considered an unlocked phone. Let me introduce you to Melissa Dawson. Melissa's going to be hanging out with us with today's special value too. Nice to see you.
Hello, good
Busy
to be
day
here.
for
Busy
you,
day,
right?
yes.
So this comes to us from a company called Kphone.
Kphone.
And they've basically created a wonderful, sleek, stylish phone with all the features that rival some of the big players in this field, right?
Absolutely.
At a great price. I mean, listen, if you go and shop how much some of the other phones are out there in the marketplace, $500, $600, $700. And again, you're usually getting that phone and being locked into a service plan.
Right.
Here's your opportunity to get an unbelievable Android operating system smartphone. Blue, pink, or black are your case choices. Quad-core processor, so it's going to give you all of the quality that you like in those better-known brands. But the beauty again here, Melissa, is you're in control of what you're paying or who you're paying your service plan to.
Yes.
Because you're able to shop around because you already own your phone.
It's kind of like you own your car and you go shop for gas and you can get the best gas price.
Yeah.
That's now what you're going to be able to do with your phone. And the networks that this works on is AT&T, T-Mobile, Cricket, Metro PCS. Those are kind of the big ones out there. So if you're with AT&T right now and you love your service provider, but you would love a new phone, this is going to work with that. If you're with T-Mobile right now and you love T-Mobile, but you're saying, I'm ready for that kind of premium phone experience.
Yes.
You know, that rivals the $600, $700 handsets out there in the market, but you don't want to spend a $600 price tag. This phone is going to blow your mind in terms of the features that it has, and now you really have that freedom to own the phone and get the best plan on the market.
And if somebody, hard to believe, doesn't have a cell phone, and this would be their first cell phone, they're buying the phone for, let's just round it up, $200, but then they can go and find the best plan for them, given the providers that you explained. Correct?
And that's the great part.
So I think, you know, so we love that idea, right? You're in total control. You're not locked into somebody else's gig for 2 years without being able to get a new phone, looking at the price you're paying for 2 years when there's better deals out there. But it also all comes down to, but is it a phone I'm really going to want? Is it a phone I'm really going to want to use? So show everybody how fully featured this is and how this really rivals the phones that are out there that are 2 and 3 times the price.
Absolutely. So that Gorilla Glass display, it's that aluminum chassis. As soon as you put it in your hands, it really is instantly going to feel like that very popular phone out there on the market today. With that Android experience. It has a 13 megapixel camera built in. Okay, so here's the picture I took of the little bunnies on my porch. Now this blew my mind. I've never been able to do this with a cell phone before, and I've been selling cell phones for 20 years. So there's the picture that I took. And then I was like, oh, I'm just going to go to Kinko's and see. Let's see how big they can make that picture for me.
Look.
This is a 2-foot by 3-foot photo from the Kphone.
Right? From your Kphone, which is a 13 megapixel camera. Does it have a front-facing camera if I want to Skype and do those kinds of things?
Yes, it's got a 5 megapixel front-facing camera. So yes, you can Skype and it's going to be in high definition. You're going to look just more fabulous than ever before. So you've got all that coming included. It's the Google Play Store. It's version 5.1. So now you're going to have all that latest apps, movies, games, all of that available to you as well. And then it's got all the great Google Voice commands. So let's say you wake up in the morning and you want to talk to your phone. What's the weather like today?
Today's forecast for Westchester is 69 degrees and sunny.
And look at how fast and responsive everything is. Spring decorating ideas.
Check out these pictures.
Wow.
So it went out, scanned the whole internet, and brought up just spring-specific images for me to maybe get inspired for decorating for Easter this weekend.
Here's what else I want you to know, and you can explain this for me. So I have a phone, okay? And I'm looking at this and I'm like, all right, so I really need to upgrade my phone. I don't know that I really want to lock into another service plan for an extended amount of time. How do I take what's in my existing phone now and get it into my new Kphone that I'm buying?
So great question.
Yeah.
So there's a little key on the side. So when you get your phone home, you're going to look for this teeny little metal key coming included right there. So I'll go ahead and slide that out. It's going to pop a little door here right on the side, and you're just going to pop your SIM card in from your old phone, like I have a T-Mobile one here, and then simply push it in, and now that automatically took my phone number from my old phone and brought all that information over to the new phone.
And that's true whether you're currently using an iPhone or a Samsung Galaxy. All those phones have SIM cards.
Yes.
So you take the SIM card out of the one, you put the new SIM card into your new phone, and all of that information, including phone number, are transferred
over.
right over here.
We have little step-by-step instructions right on the back of the phone too, and we even posted a YouTube video on the Kphone on QVC.com. So when you get it home, go look at the video and it'll step you right through it.
We did not bring in a ton of these. We know this is a totally new concept. Frankly, in Europe, this is how they do cell phones all the time. You buy your phone and then go figure out what provider you want to, tie into. And then you can figure out, am I going to go on a month-by-month plan? Ooh, if that company's going to give me a really good deal for just 1 year, okay, maybe I'll do that, right? But the key here is the freedom of having an unlocked phone, but making sure that the phone that's giving you that freedom is up to the highest standards in the phone industry right now, right? Because let's face it, our phones are our lifelines. Our phones are where we're watching videos, where we're taking pictures, where we're Skyping, where we're doing our emails, where we're texting, where we're playing games when we're bored, when somebody asks a question and you think, I need to Google that. You reach for your phone and you do it. You have to have a phone that's responsive like a computer, but has beautiful clarity like a high-end TV. This phone has all of those. It also has an enormous battery life, Melissa.
The battery life on this is impressive. So this is going to last for days, not hours.
Wow.
So literally with this, just depending how often you use your phone, you might only charge this once a week.
Wow.
Most of us struggle with our smartphones to get through one day.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Not only is this so lightweight, so thin, the battery life is truly amazing. So that's the thing. When you think about 13 megapixel camera, you think about long battery life, you think about that aluminum chassis, just that really high-end premium feel. You think about a quad-core processor. When you take these specs and go out in the market, that's where you're going to see that $600–700 price tag typically. Kphone really, is the manufacturer working directly with QVC to bring you those high-end specs at just a third of the price of what the other brands out there are selling for.
Here's what I want to remind you of. Not only are you going to be getting your Kphone, and this is their K5, right? Unlocked, meaning you're not locked into a service plan. So now you can take your SIM card from your old phone, put it into this new phone, and then you can go figure out what kind of plan you want to shop for, right? And the providers we can shop for with this phone are?
Big two are AT&T and T-Mobile. Those are the big two. Also Metro PCS and Cricket as well.
Love it. And then you can choose, do you want the black or the pink or the blue cover? You're also getting your charger. You're getting some earbuds as well. All of that for $199.92. I also look at this and think, if like my son is almost in middle school. Like when he goes to middle school, that's when we know we want to get him a phone. Like this is how I want to shop for it, right? I'm not getting him a $600 phone, and I'm not locking myself into a big deal. I want to get him this good phone that gives him all the things he wants at a great price, and then I can figure out the best deal for me. So that's the freedom of having an unlocked phone. We're busy for that, so check out your specs on QVC.com. And still to come,